What happens when the team that made the Warriors series makes a title in the universe of Persona 5? A damn good time. Hey everyone, my name is Kai, and this is my Awesomazing review of Persona 5 Strikers. Strikers is the next chapter in the journey of the Phantom Thieves. It takes place after the events of Persona 5, not Royal, and goes over the gang's summer vacation together. Don't worry, nothing about the story will be spoiled in this review beyond that summary. All I will say is that I adored this campaign's plot from start to finish. I loved spending time with the Phantom Thieves, as well as the new characters who fit beautifully into this story. And Strikers in general does a great job of not spoiling any of the major events of Persona 5. Persona fans will definitely get the most out of this story, being able to catch all of the little callbacks and Easter eggs to previous events, but considering this game is releasing on Steam and Switch, two platforms that as of this review don't have Persona 5 or Royal, this game doesn't spoil that experience for those who have not played the original yet. Newcomers will be a bit lost in the first few hours being thrown into this group of colorful characters without the social link knowledge, but Strikers does a great job of creating a narrative that will take the hearts of veterans and beginners regardless. Every character has such vivid personality, and the campaign can be engaged from start to finish. Even though Strikers makes several changes to the structure set in its predecessor, it still feels like a proper sequel. The UI that constantly reminds you that you are playing in a world filled with style and substance. The colors that give every area in the game vibrance. The sincere story moments where it's just you getting immersed with these wonderful characters, and tons of activities to do. Investigating around Japan to get to the next jail, visiting shops to buy items that can help you in combat, the bond system where you can upgrade your characters, the Velvet Room where you can upgrade and evolve your personas, and more. As much time as you spend hacking and slashing, you'll also spend doing activities that will play directly into you progressing your combat prowess. Things may be simplified in Strikers, but there is no shortage of things to do, and almost all of it suits the tone set in Persona 5. I went into this game expecting to like this combat. I ended up loving it. This is not just mindless button mashing. Every character has unique combos and personas that leads to you having a lot more strategy during and planning battles. If you get overwhelmed, you can hold the persona menu to stop time and strategize where you want to deploy it to maximize damage. Bosses also don't play around in this game. They will kick your teeth in if you aren't prepared. And figuring out how your favorite team comps and getting the right personas can expose bosses' weaknesses is such a rewarding part of the combat flow. And I will never get tired of all-out attacks and specials. This hack and slash has a shocking amount of strategy that I was not expecting and helps make this one of the best combat systems to come from Omega Force. The score of Persona 5 has always been spectacular, and Strikers is no exception. This is a soundtrack that isn't just one of the best gaming soundtracks ever. It's just one of the best soundtracks, period. The fusion of acid, jazz, and rock is done beautifully in Strikers, and I've had these tunes stuck in my head for days. The voiceover for both Japanese and English helps add so much life to these characters, and the sound design is punchy and satisfying. No complaints on the sound front whatsoever. I only have two minor nitpicks when it comes to Strikers. Firstly is that sometimes when you're in certain story moments you'll go, that looks a bit fuzzy. Sometimes the character models can have some jagged outlines depending on the lighting. This is something that can definitely be fixed in a patch though. And secondly, the camera is a bit jank in this game. It takes some menu tweaking to get used to in the first few hours to find the right camera speed that works for you, but once you do, this issue will fade. Strikers is a 40 to 50 hour story with replayable and endgame content on top. I had high expectations going into this game, and it did not disappoint. I am giving Persona 5 Strikers an S rank. This game is worthy of having Persona 5 in its name, oozes the style you know and love, and is one of the easiest games I've had the pleasure of recommending. Omega Force did a beautiful job translating Persona's turn-based gameplay into a high-octane hack and slash, and this game is a fantastic adventure for diehards as well as those experiencing this franchise for the first time. Now Atlus, can we please get Persona 5 and Royal on PC and Switch? Really hope it happens at this point. Let me know down below how y'all are enjoying Persona 5 Strikers. I'm gonna get right back to playing it. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and have a blessed day.